My regrets look just like texts I shouldn't send. And I got neighbors that more like strangers, we could be
Welcome
friends.
to Neptuna
I just need
Tarot.
a way
My name
out.
is Cassidy, and I am so grateful for each and every one of you guys who clicked on here today. Today we are going to be doing the topic, what's the gossip on you? I will be pulling from 3 different decks today, 2 oracle decks, 1 tarot deck, and we also have another tarot deck here that was used for the option. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Pile number 1s. You guys shuffled Knight of Swords, be ambitious, chase your every dream. Alright, and pile number 2, you guys shuffled the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, what an abundant opportunity. Pile number 3, last but not least, you guys shuffled the Justice card. Stick to your truth and everything will turn out just fine. Alright, so there will be a 30-second meditation, give you a better view of the cards, allow you to meditate and decide which pile is for you. If you're still struggling to decide which one is for you, you can also check the description box down below for the timestamps and also for songs that I shuffle with every single pile that I do. So check that out. It might give you some direction, as well as you can find ways to get in touch with me for personal readings. And that's everything, guys. So I will go ahead and see you at your pile. Hope you enjoy the reading. Bye. Welcome, pile number 1. So you guys chose the Knight of Swords. Be ambitious, chase your every dream. This is a really interesting energy because what I'm seeing is the gossip on you is that People have been able to see the worst and the best sides of you. It does seem like when you guys have been in any kind of energies of Three of Swords, where you've been in a lot of pain, where you have been betrayed, where you have just been very wrapped up in a lot of emotional pain, you know, crying. I'm seeing crying. I'm just seeing like lashing out. I'm just seeing like a general moodiness or aggression even at times, but it is just based from pain. It's a reaction to pain here. And so people have seen you in these pretty bad situations, and it could be stemming from outside people. We do have the whip here. Okay, so it says conflict, debate, hard work, abuse, pain, physical activity. So with the pain, abuse, conflict here, I am getting an energy of some of you guys have experienced a lot of conflict in your life. You could have experienced, you know, different sorts of abuse, pain, and I don't know why, but it feels like people have seen this side of you, or they have witnessed this somehow, or they have some knowledge of what you have gone through, because people are discussing your heartache. You know, people are discussing this conflict as well. It's almost like I'm hearing like when it's bad, it's bad. When it's good, it's good. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. So people are also discussing how very lucky they feel like you are. So there could be somebody who is mentioning how things always turn out okay. You know, it could kind of be this stark contrast of, like I said, just really being down in the dumps and then suddenly being on this high, like a low, high kind of energy. So it's like people discuss that. They're almost like surprised, they're almost shocked, they're almost like really, I'm hearing admiring your bounce back. You have a really strong bounce back, especially we have the Six of Wands here in reverse, which talks about failure. It talks about you know, not succeeding, not winning, not getting recognition. So people are talking about that. I feel like people find it strange because I think that you do deserve some levels of recognition for whatever it is you're working on, because I do feel like you're a hard worker, right? We had the hard work, physical activity. Also with this Knight of Swords, be ambitious, chase your every dreams. Like I feel like you guys are very ambitious. But with the Six of Wands, it's almost like people aren't giving you your flowers. People aren't giving you your recognition, you know, they're not giving you the praise that I feel like you truly deserve because of the hard work you've been putting in, because of your ambition. But people are saying how, yeah, you're not getting recognition. People are also saying that you know what it feels like to lose. It's almost like you have the experience with being told no, losing, you know, not getting your way. And because you have been at such rock bottoms, I'm hearing, you know, some of you, that might be dramatic. Like maybe some of you guys haven't hit a rock bottom, but for some of you here, I'm really getting like 50-50 where it's like you've really been to a low point. And for some reason with the moon here in reverse, it's almost like it just, all it did was shed light on what you need to focus on. Like the things that are wrong, the things that are not working for you, the things that are hurting you. It's almost like it's shed light on these things. And because you've shed light on it, or because of also your vulnerability, people are talking about how vulnerable you are, how much you share when you don't win, how much you share your losses, or how just open you have been. And with the moon in reverse, I'm also getting like people want to know more. Like I do feel like they're kind of used to you being this open booked. So it's almost like people do hope that that continues. I hope that makes sense. So people really hope that you like keep shedding light on things that might be trying to stay hidden. Like you are a truth teller. Also with the swords, Knight of Swords, like I feel like swords can represent truth. And I think that people really are discussing how honest and open you are, how truthful you are, how you're not afraid to shed light on things that might be trying to stay hidden in the dark. Okay? And with the ship, travel, vehicles, movement, journey, change, distance, I think that, like I said, you may have experienced conflict, abuse, pain, right? And you know, people are discussing this, but then they're discussing how you have made changes in order to like enter really positive, lucky states. It's like there's something about your personality. It feels like this wheel. It just keeps spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. And it's like people see that there's heartache around you. People see that you have experienced these things. People have see you experiencing rejection, failure, see you knowing what it's like to lose, and then they still see this wheel of fortune. It's like there's something about you where it always works out. That's what people are saying, is that somehow it just always works out. And they're saying that you did have to make changes. You could have even moved. You could have moved over water, closer to water as well. You could have just also been traveling lately. So people could be discussing your travels, and they could be saying how lucky you are to be traveling, how lucky you are to get away, to go on this journey. Some people I'm hearing are saying you deserve it, especially after what you have experienced. Like people really are, you know, all these blues and these vibrant, you know, greens, and like there's just a lot of beauty here where it's almost like you were able to travel to like, I don't know, just a happier like state of mind. And it's like people are saying you deserve that, you deserve that. Like, oh, this person was so low, this person was going through it. Oh, I'm so happy to see them maybe traveling, or, you know, something about luck here, Wheel of Fortune, winning. You know, it's like you win and you lose. I'm hearing Win Some, Lose Some by Big Sean. We also have Ain't Shit. Okay, so we have Ain't Shit, Broke Ass. So with these two cards, like I said, I feel like honestly people are talking about times when they really thought that you were not going to be shit. Like with the Six of Wands, it's like you experienced rejection, failures. Maybe you're not where you want to be in life right now. You know, maybe you feel behind, or maybe you feel like you still have a lot of things to accomplish. Like you could be feeling like a failure. And so people are talking about how, yeah, like I feel like this is kind of like the more negative gossip, is like people kind of being like, oh, like that person keeps getting, they're just lucky. So this is the more negative side of it, okay? So take it with a grain of salt. You know, these are haters. Like keep in mind, these are people who probably have an issue with you, probably have some kind of projection of, you know, their own bullshit onto you. So just like, you know, this portion of the reading, just take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, they're saying how you just are lucky. Like that's all it is. Like it's not. It's so funny because, you know, we have hard work. We have the Knight. To me, the Knights, they're very focused. They're very focused on one thing. And to me, with it being swords, is like you're very focused on gaining knowledge at this time. Like all the books, like all the books around her. Like you're very focused on gaining knowledge at this time. So people may not be able to see that. You know what I mean? People may not be able to see you becoming more knowledgeable, and so because of that, it's like there's that more negative view of, they're like, oh, this person just gets lucky sometimes, but overall they ain't shit, they're not going anywhere, they're just gonna keep failing. Also with, you know, broke ass, like they might be talking about your finances, about how you don't have enough finances. And I'm gonna be honest, that could be legit, because I'm not seeing any pentacles here. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune. So I don't know what it is. Like somehow, some way, you could just be lucky with finances. You might not be good at finances. Okay, take it with a grain of salt. But this is what people are saying, is like, you might not be good with finances. You just get lucky somehow with your finances. But overall, at the end of the day, you're broke. Like, you don't actually have money. And remember, this is just hater energy. We do have a love triangle. I thought this was interesting. Third party, multiple lovers, choices, and we also have running. People could be saying that you're a runner in relationships, like runner chaser dynamics, like you're the runner. You would prefer to have people come to you. You would prefer to have people chase you. So people could also be saying with this multiple lovers choices is that you like attention, or like you like to have a lot of people looking at you is what I'm hearing. It's so interesting because I'm not getting like a flashy energy from you. Like I'm seeing somebody doing their best, you know what I mean? But it's almost like with this love triangle, people could be saying that you are always in third party situations, or you always kind of have other options, other choices. Like people, this is giving jealousy. I'm not gonna lie. That's the energy I'm getting from this. Like there are certain people who really just hate how things kind of always turn out okay for you, and they hate how much attention you get. They hate how many options you have, especially with this ship energy. It's like, oh yeah, and also let's take a look at the bottom of the decks, right? Because we also have this stork, change, once again, double change, movement, new beginnings, transition, flexibility, transformation. And I feel like because you have been in these like bad situations, you know what it's like to be rock bottom. It's like because of that, it's made you more flexible. And it's also made you okay with new beginnings. Like you're okay to let things go, let things end, know when it's time to transition, know when it's time to move away, know when it's time to hop on a ship, you know, fly like a stork and get out of there. Also, interesting enough, we do have the Nine of Wands, which is my wounded warrior. You see the panda, he's got his little bandage on there. So it's almost like you see all these people, there's a lot of, so there could be up to 5 people watching or gossiping about you. They don't have to be all together, but just like I'm seeing up to 5 here, where they're just watching you and they're kind of seeing somebody who's a fighter, somebody who doesn't give up, somebody who doesn't know when to give up, somebody who is wounded and could have a bit of a wall put up. And like I said, it's like people don't want you to stop being vulnerable, stop being open. It's almost like people really love that side of you. They love how open and honest you are. And because you've been wounded, I do feel like there could be some nosy people here that really want to, they really want to keep watching your journey, keep watching your story. It's really weird. It's like these people that just like, it's like I'm hearing the next episode, you know, like, oh, the new episode is uploaded, I need to watch the new episode kind of thing. Like they want to keep hearing from you. They want to keep seeing you, see where you go from this point, because at this point, you know, you are showing up wounded. You are showing up, you know, pretty, I don't want to say defensive, I want to say protective, blocked off a little bit. Like you're very focused on this ambition, you're focused on change, you're focused on movement. And so people are kind of saying that they just want to know what's going to happen next. Like people are anticipating these things. But yeah, back to this running love triangle energy. I feel like there's still something here. People could be saying, yeah, that I'm just getting like that you're a cheater. People could be saying that you're a cheater, that you entertain multiple people, and then you run from situations. Like, then you kind of run away. Like, once there's been, like, damage has been done, like, you just kind of run away from the situation after, like, being in these third-party situations. And we also had bottom of the deck child services. So this isn't going to resonate for everyone, but kids at risk of being taken or is about to, reporting something, neglect, abuse. I feel like, I don't know why I'm getting, people are talking about, oh my god, this is strange. People are talking about your childhood. People are talking about how you could have been neglected or abused, especially with the whip here. It could have even been publicly reported. It could have been public knowledge. It could have been like people gossiping and being like, oh, those kids should have been taken away. Like, you and your family, you could have siblings as well. Like, those kids, that's what I'm hearing. Those kids should have been taken away. And I feel like this is more of the negative people, where it's like people are talking about either, also it's weird, it's like they're talking about the cycles of abuse and how you should have been taken away from your caregivers because now you are just kind of going into the same cycle that your abusers, you know, went through. Like, now you could possibly become the abusive caregiver to your children or to who, you know, whatever situation you're in. Like, basically, like, you run the risk of inheriting like these cycles of trauma, cycles of abuse, cycles of neglect. And that's also where the curiosity, I think, is coming from. Like, people want to see if you can change and evolve past this cycle of abuse. I feel like you have potential here to really change, create movement, create distance, create new beginnings, you know, really to transform. And there's some people who are saying that you're just running, you're not actually doing the work, but it's almost like you have that potential, is what people are talking about. Is like, they don't want to see you run from this potential. Like, they don't want you to just stay in this, like, it's weird, like, some of the people who are saying this, like, you ain't shit or broke ass, like they associate that possibly with caregivers. Like, your caregivers weren't shit, they were also broke, or, you know, like, and it's like the cycle just kept continuing with you. And it's like, you have that potential here to shift and change the cycle. That was so interesting. All right, I kind of want to get you guys one last card to end off. What's the gossip on my pile number ones? I'm sorry, I keep getting stuck in the love triangle. So this love triangle could have also been like a past experience that people are still discussing. I don't know, like, this is something that it might not even be, like, you could have moved completely away. And it's so weird with the ship running, the stork, you know, they all have that same energy of moving like in the same direction, you know what I mean? I don't know, it's just like, you seem to have a plan, you seem very ambitious, but it's like people are kind of just trying to, what's the word, devalue, trying to diminish your ability to walk away, and what am I trying, like, your ability to, like, they're trying to demonize, diminish, I don't know, I keep hearing different D words, devalue the strength that it takes to walk away, and the strength that it takes to realize something needs to change. Okay, it's almost like, because they're not seeing the strength in that, they're just seeing it possibly the other way, as like, this is a coward's way, is like to run, you know, when it's like, no, you're just creating distance, change, you're creating movement. Like, this, the cycle just kept, you know, the wheel, it just kept spinning. So last message here, we pulled the King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So it says, shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. I do feel like people are saying how you do set an example for others, that you are very warm, and like I said, you're open. You see how like the doors open and it feels like it's the middle of the night, and you know, it's like this person still has a smile on their face, like welcoming you in, like how can I help you, what do you need, like are you okay, like just this warmth and this care. And I think that you could really be a leader in this situation. People are talking about how you can become a leader and you can kind of shed light. Once again, the moon in reverse, you can shed light on things that are trying to stay hidden, things that are trying to keep perpetuating these cycles, these really toxic cycles, these unhealthy cycles that have created a lot of suffering, a lot of karma for you, and I feel like your family. Like you can be that light that others can follow, that others can look to and say, they made it out, they changed, they stopped the cycle. Bottom of the deck once again shows how freaking ambitious you are. Knight of Pentacles, slowly but surely you're going places. And so that's also the gossip, is that you're a leader, and that at the end of the day, whether you have fallen on your face, whether you feel like a failure, whether you are still hurting and in this heartache, that you're, you know, because it's not showing that you're kind of in a healing energy. You could still be really feeling this pain straight on, but it's like people are talking about you're still going places. Like you're going to get up, dust yourself off, and you're still going to go places, you know. You're not just going to stay in one place. You're not going to stay stuck. That's the gossip, is that you are not somebody who stays stuck. Okay? So, last message. Okay, I'm sorry, I know I said that a minute ago, but we also had Broom. Tidy up your life so you can make space for something better. So yeah, I feel like, you know, the gossip is you're clearing out, you're cleaning out. I just heard you're cleaning house. Like you could really be moving away from a lot of different people and kind of completely changing your surroundings, especially like Five of Wands in reverse. Like you're getting away from conflict, jealousy, competition. Like you're moving away from people who are just trying to create blockages for you. So that's what I have for you, as what's the gossip on you, pile ones. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it made sense. I hope it was helpful. I hope it resonated with you. And until next time, guys, I'm sending you so much love, light, protection, blessings. If you can, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. I would love to hear from my pile ones. Till next time, guys. Bye. Hi there, pile number 2s. You guys chose the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, what an abundant opportunity. All right, so pile number 2s. This is an interesting message here. There is a lot of bad gossip on you. I'm going to be completely clear, direct with that. There's a lot of people talking badly about you. I just want to get it out there, because if you're not interested in hearing it, you shouldn't have to, okay? So you can click off, it's fine, but I just want to give you a warning, because it's kind of confusing, and I feel like some of you guys might actually flip the message. But the energy here with the Page of Wands and with the Chariot combined, even a little bit of the Sun energy, these are all three, I'm sorry, coming through reverse. And with this energy just kind of perpetuating, bouncing off of each other, I'm getting a lot of immaturity. I'm getting, like, people are saying that you are focused on the wrong things. Also with the Page of Wands is like you could be focused on very temporary pleasure, like things like a quick fix, things that are going to instantly make you feel better for short periods of time. So people are saying how you are focused on the wrong things, yeah, and just kind of not really looking at a bigger picture. And with the Hierophant here, this is what came out first, right? And so I was getting really good energy. So with the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, those two energies are very earthy. They're very grounded, stable. And so what I'm getting is that people are saying, what the gossip on you is that people kind of expected you to be more grounded. It's almost like with this Hierophant, there's all these unicorns and rainbows and, you know, clouds. Like I'm getting a very daydreamy energy from this Hierophant, which the Hierophant is all about structure. It's all about tradition. It's all about very kind of serious things. And it's almost like people kind of thought when they first met you, what I'm getting is they thought, wow, what an abundant opportunity. It's almost like they thought, wow, like this is a go-getter. This is somebody I can take serious. This is somebody who I can rely on. This is somebody who sorry, I'm just trying to settle into that. It's what they're saying is that this is somebody who I feel like it was almost like business opportunity. Like people are like, oh, maybe I can collaborate with this person financially. Maybe this could even be living together, you know, collaborating finances in that way. There's something here about the presentation, you know, the hand, the extended offer, something about a promising offer that ended up creating a lot of chaos, a lot of recklessness, a lot of unhappiness for these people that are gossiping. It's like people are kind of saying that you created a lot of drama. You created a lot of drama. That's what it is. Whereas they thought you would create opportunity. They thought you would create almost like relief, support with this Ace of Pentacles. It's like I really thought that this reading would be boring and serious, but no, it's the complete opposite, where it's like people are saying how you present yourself as very focused on money, finances, on tradition, structure, groundedness. But then it's like when they get closer to you, they actually start seeing that there's a lot of immaturity here, With the Chariot in reverse, it's almost like this is irresponsibility. This is recklessness. This is taking risks that are unnecessary. This is, to me, the Chariot in reverse is you're going the wrong way. So there's this one song, I cannot remember the name of the song. I think it's called One Way. I cannot remember the song, but it's by Janae Aiko. It's on her Chilumbo album. Going the wrong way on a one-way track. Going the wrong way on a one-way track. Like, that's the energy that's coming in, is that song, is what I'm getting. Is like, kind of want to pull up the lyrics if I could. That's okay. Go look them up if you want, but maybe I'll link it below with the description songs. But yeah, it's almost like going the wrong way on a one-way track. So it's like you're going to crash. It's almost like people, I'm gonna say it, people feel screwed over. Like, people kind of feel like there's promises here that were not fulfilled, that it's almost like you, and especially there's so much of this like daydreamy kind of escapism. There's so much color and all, you know, there's a lot going on every card, and I just feel like I'm hearing smoke and mirrors, I'm sorry. So it's almost like people feel like you kind of throw a lot of razzle dazzle in their face. You make it look very shiny, you make it look very convincing. It's almost like on the outside it looks so good, and then it's like as soon as they got closer to you, they feel like this isn't what I signed up for, you know? I thought you were different. I thought you were presenting in this one way that I thought you were, and now I'm close to you and I'm kind of taking the mask off and I'm seeing who you really are. And for a lot of these people, I'm going to say it, but they feel like you're unhappy with the Sun in reverse. I feel like the situation created unhappiness, but also like this could be one person, like a really close person, like a partner or a best friend, or like I don't think it's a parent, but it could be like a really like one close person, or this could be like a bunch of different people who kind of have similar, like, you know, similar experiences with you, where it's like they're all gossiping and being like, oh yeah, this person told me the same thing, and they ended up not coming through. They ended up, you know, not being able to show up. I'm hearing show up on time to work. Okay, like maybe you go the wrong way sometimes, or hearing getting lost to work. Yeah, like this is a very specific message, so I really hope this is resonating, and I hope this isn't offending anybody. Just remember that this is gossip. This is just what people are saying, okay? This is just, it doesn't have to be the truth. It's just what people blabber about. Blabbermouths, okay? So please take it with a grain of salt. If this isn't resonating, you know, go back, maybe choose a different pile. But yeah, like I'm just getting a similar energy where it's like maybe you're more sexual than they thought, and it's like, or you're more focused, like I said, on instant gratification or instant pleasure, like things that feel good in the moment, and maybe you have a harder time really settling down. And if this is not resonating, okay, like let me, like, because I said it earlier, you might have to flip the energies. Like this could be people talking about maybe you being in a marriage, because the Hierophant also can represent marriage, right? These systems of tradition, marriage is included. So you could be in a marriage that you thought was like a very promising marriage, you know, that would end up supporting you. You know, you thought it was a really abundant opportunity, and turns out that this person that you're with, that you married, that you committed to, was just kind of doing these smokes and mirrors. They were just it was just a daydream, and now you're waking up to realize, like, this Page of Wands is giving me cheater energy, like having multiple partners, like just being really immature about sex and relationships, not really caring about other people's feelings. So like I said, that could be you, or this could be like a partner that you're with that people know about and they're gossiping about. With the Chariot in reverse, once again, irresponsibility, recklessness, going the wrong way. The Sun in reverse, like, it's just whatever the situation is, it's created a lot of unhappiness. If it's just like I said, the gossip of like multiple people kind of talking, you know, talking shit about you, because like I said, I feel like for some of you guys here, this is about you. This is not about a partner. This is about you and how, like, they feel that you've treated them, as like they just feel like it was a miserable situation. Some of them are saying that you're unhappy, that you could struggle with depression, that you can also just be very miserable, like and also with the Sun, it gives me Leo energy. It just kind of emphasizes this childlike mindset. Like, people are saying it's like you're very, like, you or this partner, like I said, they're very childish, and it doesn't have to be a marriage or a partner. It could even be like I said, someone you were close to, like someone you had a commitment to, somebody you could have lived with, like had financial commitment with. But yes, people are saying with this Garden, it says public, network, group, audience, fame, outdoors. For some of you guys, you have like an audience. You have people watching. Like, your life is shown publicly or talked about. And it's something here, like, if you are resonating where it's like, okay, this could be your energy, you could be kind of irresponsible, you know, not really making the best decisions at this time. It's like there's almost like a network of people who are all gossiping and all kind of being like, well, did you hear about this? This also happened. This also happened. Like, I'm just kind of getting that, like, could even be a group chat. For some of you guys, there's a group chat going on where people are talking shit. Something about outdoors, the Garden. What's weird about this? Okay, this is gonna hurt for some of you guys. Like, for some of you guys, this is like a safe space. Like, this is a space that you thought it was like people who like made you feel safe. Like, safe enough to maybe tell your drama, tell all of your secrets. Like, this is like I'm seeing like a garden, you know, like a safe energy. And it's like, oh, we're a group, we're a network, you know, we're all together here, outdoors. It's like with the outdoors energy, I'm kind of getting like, you should out your like dirty laundry. Like, you should share your information. Like, these are people who, like, you may feel safe around, that are gossiping about you. Like, they're talking shit. They're not just gossiping, they're talking shit. And yeah, it's like they really think of you in a low light. And I think you really need to reflect on this, because, like, if this is you, people are very unhappy with how you've treated them, and you may need to kind of reflect and look back and see how you've treated people, or see if you can kind of clear things up or make amends, because there's just like, this isn't going to end. This evil eye, this talking shit, it's not going to end until you really reflect and think, okay, if I'm in a situation where multiple people feel the same way about me, multiple people have this same kind of low opinion of me, like, you shouldn't hold everybody's opinion so heavily, you know, don't do that to yourself. But when it's multiple people like this, I do feel like it's multiple people that feel like you broke promises, feel like in some way you didn't really care about them. And also, if people have moved away from you, So people are gossiping about how people have been moving on. Like, it's like these people that get together and they're like, yeah, I'm moving on. Like, thank you, next. Like, yeah, I'm getting on a ship. I'm creating distance. I'm creating change, movement. You know, I'm driving. I'm getting on a boat and moving away. And so if you've had multiple people maybe like move away from you purposefully, like, it's time to kind of take that reflection and being like, maybe there is something I need to change. Maybe there is something that I need to do. Maybe I need to remove myself from the situation. If these are just really negative people who have your worst interests at hand, you know what I mean? Like, if there's people who just really don't want to see you happy, maybe it's time for you to move. You know, it's time for you to move away. But I just think you need to kind of sit with this energy and really reflect and just like kind of see what's going on, because I'm just getting a very agitated energy. Like, people are very agitated with you, and they're talking about this. They're talking about how they crave like peace. They crave peace, and they feel like they have to move away from you to get peace, is what I'm getting. Because if they move towards you, it's like this chaos. It's like this, I'm seeing a tornado. I'm seeing just like, you know, natural disaster, and it's like people don't know how to handle it. So let's take a look at the bottom of the decks. Once again, yeah, we have Justice in reverse. Like, people are gossiping and saying that it just wasn't fair. Like, the situation wasn't fair. It wasn't just. They feel like they were screwed over. Like, I'm getting people who feel screwed over, people who feel used, people who feel like you just kind of focused on yourself and like you didn't really think about the consequences, is what I'm getting. With the Mountain here, we have block, obstacle, delay, enemy, challenge, stubbornness. Like, people are saying that you are blocked, that you, until something changes, like, this is just going to kind of, like, you're just going to stay at this Ace of Pentacles, where it's like potential, where it's just kind of the start, and it's like, they feel like you're going to delay so long, you're going to have all these obstacles because of this recklessness, because of the immaturity here. It's like they just feel like there's something very stubborn about your energy that doesn't really want to change. It's kind of giving me like earth energy, but like in the lower vibration, where it's like very materialistic, very kind of self-focused, very hard-headed, you know. Stubbornness. Yeah, people are saying you're very stubborn. Also with the enemy here, it's like people are saying that, you know, they feel like you're their enemy, maybe because of situations you've been in with them. I don't know. Bottom of the deck, we also have clout hungry. Says anything, does anything, makes shit up, dramatic. So it's like I said, people are just really harsh. Like, people are really knocking on your energy. Just like I said, it's like the negative or the lower vibration of earth energy, where it's like just very materialistic, very shallow, just kind of wanting more attention, more clout, bad reputation. What did I tell you? People feel like they can talk to multiple people about you, is what I'm getting. Like, people can people can talk to other people, and it's like they have the same story. They'll have the same story. Ain't shit. Yeah. We also had these two were in pile 1, ain't shit, and child services, kids at risk of being taken or is about to, reporting something, neglect, abuse. Like, there's just a lot. Yeah, I don't even want to get into it, because people are just saying, like, you ain't shit, like, oh, like, you're abusive. Like, I'm getting that energy where it's like people feel screwed over. But look, I just split the deck. An offer. People feel like you made them a dirty offer. people feel like it came with strings attached. Whatever this offer is, like, it wasn't an abundant opportunity. It was the complete opposite. Creativity steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off you. Yeah, people just feel like you're immature, like you're gonna just like you're not willing to do the work yourself. You want somebody else to kind of come in and do the work for you. Like, you want somebody to come in with an offer that's gonna get you to the 10 of Pentacles without you having to lift a finger, kind of thing, is what people feel like. And like I said, if you need to flip the energy where it's like, it's so funny. I was about to, like, as I'm saying it, I split it. Romantic love affair, sex fix, secret lover. It's like, if you need to flip it and it's like, this is like a person that you thought, like a partner or somebody you were committed to in some way that you really thought was going to bring you like abundance, stability, an offer, you know, if you need to flip it and it's not your energy, it's somebody else, like, that's fine, guys. Like, just do what you need to do. But the gossip on you is that people feel like, I'm hearing Ariana Grande's song, so thank you, next, and I'm hearing the song Better Off. I'm better off without it. I'm better off being a wild one on the road of life. Had to keep it 1,000 so that I'm better off not being around you. Literally, the cat that I let in my house, it's like not my cat, but I like love this cat like my cat. He's like literally nibbling my toes right now. Like, I just need you guys to know what I go through so that I don't stop the reading. So last message, 2 of Swords in reverse. So with this being reversed, it's like people just feel like you're kind of keeping your eyes shut to what needs to be looked at, what needs to be changed. Like, you're just kind of, with the 2 of Swords, you're not making any decisions because you're so indecisive. It's like you're not really able to move forward. Like, there's just a very stuck, stubborn energy here where it's like, I'm hearing the song, I don't give a damn about my bad reputation. Yeah. Yeah. Like, some of you guys don't give a shit. Like, literally do not give a shit. Even if this is your energy. Like, you're just like, whatever. Like, screw those people. So I'll just leave it at that, pile 2s. I kind of hope this resonated. I mean, if it did, like, just reflect, you know, look at yourself in the situation and just do the best you can. That's all you can do. Just do the best you can every day. So I am sending you so much love, light, protection, blessings. If you enjoyed, if you found it useful, if you resonated, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. I would love to hear from my pile number 2s. See you later. Bye. Hello there, pile number 3s. You guys chose the Justice card. Stick to your truth and everything will turn out just fine. I'm hearing a lot of good things for pile 3. Like, I just heard fan favorite. Like, I don't know why I feel like this pile is like gonna be the fan favorite, and but I was also getting is like, what's the gossip on you? Is that you're kind of the fan favorite? I don't know. I hope that makes sense. Like, some of you guys are gonna be like, huh, what does that even mean? But it's like, just people are very like, you're very favorable in people's opinion. Like, people just think of you and they don't really think, like, I don't want to say, like, they don't think nasty things, you know what I mean? They don't think negative things. I think when people gossip about you, it's like they gossip about the horrible things that have happened to you, but they don't like associate them with you and your energy and like who you are as a person. You know what I mean? Like, they just are like, damn, like, this person has gone through a lot. They're put in these really shitty situations, but it doesn't say anything about your character, who you are as a person. Like, you have a really good reputation, whether you knew that or not. So let's get started. Yeah, with Justice, you know, stick to your truth, everything will turn out just fine. I feel like there's a very calm energy. Like, people are talking about how they feel very safe and calm in your energy. It's almost like they also feel protected. Like, if something were to happen that was unjust, like, you would be there to kind of stick up for them. You know what I mean? Like a protective, like, I'm kind of getting like an older sister, older sibling, older brother vibe. Like, it's just like somebody who's very protective of you, like almost to the point of like a family member, okay? Like, you have a lot of people discussing you in that way, where it's like a protectiveness. Like, oh, I'm hearing protect this person at all costs. So with the 6 of Cups, oh my goodness, yeah, this could definitely be like your parents gossiping. Like, your parents could really be proud of you. It could be one parent in particular that just really wants you to know that they love you so much, and like they just gossip about how much they love you, and they still think of you as that little kid, like their baby kind of thing. Might be toxic for some of you guys, but you know, it seems like a very sweet sentiment. But there's people who are gossiping as well, like childhood sweetheart, childhood friends, like maybe people you've dated in the past who are like, oh yeah, like pile number 3's chill, or like you guys ended on maybe good terms, and it's just like these people that are gossiping, they still have a lot of love for you, and a lot of them have watched you grow up from a young age. So it's like, because they watched you grow up, like I said, there's a protectiveness, there's like they want you to do well in life. You know, it's like your child, like you just want them to do well, your sibling, your family member, you know, you watch them from a young age, you watch them go through different struggles, different negative experiences that have happened to them, and you know, there's just like this natural love and protection, like protectiveness. I'm struggling with my words. So for some of you guys, it's like people don't know how to tell you this directly, right? It's like, why are they gossiping about all of this good stuff? Yeah, why are they gossiping about like how much they love them, you know, like how much they care about them? But I feel like it could be people that really struggle with saying it straight on. Like, they struggle to tell you these things, but it's like they do, like they wish that they could somehow express that they really care about you, and like they've watched you grow from such a young age. I keep hearing that. Or you grew up together with this person kind of energy. Like, it could be a best friend, like a childhood friend that just watched you grow. Yeah. But with this 3 of Cups coming in, with it being reversed, I think people are gossiping about how you have experienced a lot of fake friends, a lot of toxic friends, like that you have people around you that, and I feel like it's specifically friendships that really wanted to tear you down, really were bitchy, and really would gossip a lot. And there was a lot of like, there was a hierarchy. You see with the cake, the layers, like I just kind of feel like there was some kind of hierarchy, and for whatever reason you were lower on the hierarchy in this very fucked up system of friend, right, quote unquote friends. Like, what kind of friends have this system, right? But it's like for some reason or another you were always like low on the totem pole kind of thing. And so people gossip about how you were not treated correctly by your close friends. Okay, and this could even be like childhood friends or family, like sticking up for you, that are like gossiping about how like that wasn't right, you know, kind of thing. Like the way you were treated just was not right. So they could be discussing that amongst themselves, but like I said, it doesn't really say anything about you or your character. It's just something that you've experienced, is like fake toxic friends. So once again, it's like it doesn't really have to do with you. It just kind of is how you fit into that social system, that social dynamic. All right, and next up we have the Knight of Wands. So to me, this says so much about who you are as a person. This just really shows that you are a go-getter, like that you are very ambitious, that you're very passionate, fiery, that you are somebody who really loves doing things that you're passionate about. So whether or not it's like cooking, it's music, it's working out. I just heard for some of you guys, there's somebody here that really loves to work out. Sorry, that got me stuck. Okay. Like whether or not it's starting your own business, you know what I mean? It's like just whatever it is that you're passionate about. It's like people see that fire, they see that light, they see that ambition, and they really feel like you are so focused on the things that make you happy, with this giant sun bursting out from the background. You know, it's like you really are focusing on your happiness, your passions, and at the end of the day that makes you a winner, is what I'm hearing. Is like, as long as you continue to feed yourself passionate, you know, adventures in life, like you're just winning. You're just like people. I'm hearing envy. There's a lot of envy here, where it's like people are like wishing that they could put themselves out there. Like you might put yourself out there because you're at a night level. So I do feel like you could be well known, or like, yeah, whatever it is you're passionate about, or you're like, there's something you could be well known for. It could be an online business with the computer over here. With this Four of Wands, interesting enough, people could be talking about your home life. They could be talking about either like your family growing up. Like there was forms of instability here. There were definite signs, of instability where, oh, come on. My cat just brought in a lizard. Hold on. Oh my god, sidetrack. My cat loves to catch lizards. So she just brought me one and I didn't catch it. It's hiding somewhere. Don't know where it is. So this is fun. Could crawl on my toes soon, so we'll just have to find out. Thank you. Everybody say thank you, Lilith, for the lizard. Best hunter ever. Okay. Moving on, guys. Instability in the home. I'm also hearing interruptions. Okay, now I'm getting the, like, we just had this interruption. I feel like there could have just been things going on, like very chaotic household, very distracting, always having interruptions. Like there was no kind of way to build stability, I feel like. So people could definitely be discussing a like home growing up, but it could also be your current situation. Like you could currently be struggling to find a home or struggling to secure housing at this time. Okay, so I'm so sorry if that's what's going on, but people could be saying that it's just unstable at this time. Something about your home life being unstable. Could be a connection. Could be a connection. I'm not getting that though. With so let's keep going with crossroad here. We have choice, multiple, hesitation, decision, tolerance, separation. So people are saying you're at a crossroads here. They're saying that I think what it is like you're kind of having to choose yourself. I think you have this big old heart with the Six of Cups. Like you're very connected with your inner child. And I just saw 1111 on the timer. Some of you guys like to make a wish at 1111. I just looked up and I have a picture of Tiana from Princess and the Frog, and she's like looking up, you know, in the sky, making a wish. So some of you guys like wish on a star, wish on 1111. Like you have a very magical inner child. And so it's almost like this is going to be a very hard decision on you. Like you're going to hesitate a lot, but when it comes to separation, tolerance. What are you willing to tolerate, and at what point are you willing to separate? Because I feel like whether it's friendship or whether this could even be a partnership, possibly. I'm just getting more of like home life. So it could even be family. So friend, family, or friend, partner. Whatever it is that is holding you back. Because that's what it is. Remember, like people are saying it's not about who you are as a person. It's like these circumstances around you. And so you, because you only have control of yourself, you can only change yourself. What decision are you going to make? And that's where the crossroads is coming in, where it's like, okay, these people don't want to change. These people are going to stay in this hierarchy. They're going to stay gossiping. They're going to stay, you know, this jealous, bitchy energy, right? This energy is going to continue to stay unstable. So what are you going to do about that? You, I think, are going to have to separate yourself. So that's what people are gossiping about, is that, you know, whether or not this is kind of the crossroads that's showing who you really are. Like, what are you willing to tolerate is really kind of what's going on here, is what I'm getting. Like, people are witnessing, gossiping about how much are you willing to put up with before you walk away. And played out. I don't know, I kind of just get this energy of like you were played out in these situations. Like you were you could have been oblivious. There could have been things hidden from you. Like you could have kind of been the fool here. You know what I mean? And so it's like now that it's kind of been more revealed to you, I feel like these are things that you could be aware of, have confirmation of already, and it's like people are saying you're at a crossroads, where it's like you're hesitating to decide about a separation because of how much are you willing to tolerate. And right here with this mountain, it says block, obstacle, delay, enemy, challenge, stubbornness. So it's like people with the enemy, it's like people are feeling like, you know, these enemies are blocking. They're giving you these obstacles. They're delaying, distracting you from what's really important, which is like this love and this passion that you have, that you should be focusing on. but there's a stubbornness. There's kind of a stubbornness because, like I said, I think you have such a big heart. Like, you got a big old softy heart. Could be have water placements, right? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And because of that big old heart, it's like you may not want to separate. Like, you may be having really hard time making a decision, like just really hesitating, being stubborn about a decision, making a decision, but it's delaying your progress. It's delaying the next step. It's blocking you. It's an obstacle. It's a challenge. So people are kind of trying to pick up on, how is this person going to react to this challenge? Like, this is something new that like is going to really test this person. So we also have inside scoop, a closer look, nosy, up in your business. People are saying they wish they had a closer look. Like, people are really wishing they could get inside your head. People really want to know your business. Like, they want to know more. I do feel like people question, like, if there's things hidden. You know how this card is like kind of has a darker colors, like they just question, like, maybe there's things that I don't even know about this person. Like, maybe I'm not even reading this situation right. Like, is this person the victim? You know, because I do feel like is this person a victim of circumstance, or like, you know, do I have all the information? And bottom of the deck for the tarot, I love this card. Dugong, is the cow the sea. Okay, I'm done. I got it out of my system, I'm sorry. So we got the Two of Cups. So see, that's why I was really hesitating to say that this is a relationship, because for a lot of you guys here, and this could even be like, this is what's hidden, okay? Like, this is what people aren't really seeing. Like, this could be maybe like the inside scoop, right? This is the inside scoop that like only people really, really close to you, who speak to you, who spend time with you, you know, like only those people, they actually get to kind of like see this. Like, I feel like it's kind of hidden, but it's like, it is being gossiped about. But what's being discussed is your relationship. So I just feel like this could, okay, if you're not in a relationship, guys, this could even be the relationship you have with yourself. Like, you're just like at peace with who you are, like the good, the bad, there's balance, there's harmony. Okay, so just take it as it resonates. But for a lot of you guys here, I'm getting a relationship that is just very equal give and take. You guys celebrate together. Like, there's just a lot of joy here. There's a lot of matching each other's energy. There's harmony, you know, there's real harmony in a relationship, whether it's a romantic relationship or a relationship with yourself. It's harmonious, like it's going really well. And it could even be both. Like, for some of you guys, you have a great relationship with yourself and your partner. So just, I feel like that's the inside scoop though. I feel like not everybody gets to really see that harmony like on a day-to-day basis. So it's not being discussed about by public knowledge, but it's like the people who are really up in your business, right? So we also have clouds. Confusion, negativity, unclarity. Is that a word, unclarity? Doubt, worry, uncertainty. Yeah, like I think this is definitely connecting with the crossroads, the clouds. It's like some of you, there are people saying that they feel like you're uncertain about how to move forward, like you're hesitating, like you're doubting yourself, you're worrying. You could even kind of be projecting the circumstance on yourself, like some negativity, where it's like blaming yourself for the situation. Confusion, yeah, uncertainty. I just think there's a general sense of like you're at a crossroad. You don't know how to move forward. You don't know what to do in this circumstance. You don't know what to do in this situation. Bottom of the deck, I found this really weird. All 3 piles got this card. Kids at risk of being taken or is about to, reporting something, neglect, abuse. So actually with you guys, I am kind of connecting this with the 4 of Wands, where it could have been like a childhood home that was really unstable. There was neglect, there was abuse, and you could have been at risk of being taken away from a caregiver at some point. What I'm getting, this could also have been your partner. Like your partner could have experienced something like this, or both of you did, and you like relate on that. I kind of want kissing ass. Kissing ass. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's almost like, okay, so what I'm getting also is that like for some of you guys here, with this neglect, abuse, I think this is like general, like, you know, whether it's this friendship, this family, friendship, partner, whatever this is, housing, and, you know, there was some kind of neglect, abuse, and I feel like people are just like waiting to see if you are going to put up with it, or if you're gonna keep kissing ass. Like I kept getting codependent energy, okay, where like some of you guys might feel kind of like codependent to these people that have been in your life. Like you don't know how to walk away. There's a lot of confusion, right? Unbothered. So it's like people are just kind of trying to see, how is it going to turn out? Like, is this person going to end up hanging out with these people again and like kissing their ass, and like people, maybe those people kissing your ass, you know, just to like get back in your life? Are you going to like walk away and be unbothered? Kind of want to get a few more here. Always partying. Moving on. Thank you. Next. I think we're gonna leave it at that. This one's confusing. Like, please take this one with a grain of salt. It came through all 3 piles, so just, you know, I feel like you guys are gonna know best why this card is coming up. Uninterested. So we have unbothered and uninterested. Moving on. Thank you. Next. Like people are just gonna see, like, are you gonna thank you next? Are you gonna be unbothered, uninterested? Or are you gonna kind of look, this is literally the 3 of Cups, that's crazy? Or are you going to go back just to kind of like please the crowd, to party, to kiss ass? Like, you see how the color scheme too, it's like all these blues, and then yeah, like, are you gonna give in and like kiss these people's ass, be codependent to these people, and just like let this shit keep happening? Or are you gonna move on, thank you next, step into this energy of unbothered, uninterested, travel, boom, screenshot, getting evidence, proof, facts? Like some of you guys might feel like you don't have, or like maybe you got proof, I don't know. Like people are saying that you should trust your intuition is what they're saying. Yeah, I just saw drama starter. So like I just feel like it's gonna keep happening. Like if you go back into this friend group, if you go back and with these family members, like it's going to always be unstable, and it's always going to be like this unhealthy dynamic with these friends. So it's not going to change. So your hesitation, it's like you're the only one doing all the work. You're the only one worrying about it. They're not worrying about it. They're not wanting to change. I don't think they're wanting to come and kiss your ass. I don't really get that. I get more they want you to come crawling back, and they want you to like go party with them and have a good time again, so that they can start this whole cycle over again, so that they can treat you the exact same way. When you deserve to be in this energy of unbothered, traveling, you know? Ooh, I also just got moves in silence. So my sneaky pile 3s, I really hope that this message resonated with you. I hope that it was helpful, and I'm sending you much love, light, protection, blessings. Until next time, guys, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, pile 3s. I would love to hear from you guys. right, till next time. See ya. 2 cards. I just need one. 3 of Swords. It's okay to cry. Hey guys, welcome to Neptuna Tarot ASMR. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Turn the volume up or down or whatever. We are actually doing pile number 4, bonus piles. So I don't always do these. I do them sometimes when I like to pull cards for myself after the reading. I started doing it quite a while back. And it's been fun. Like, I love to give you guys that bonus pile, and I really love when you guys resonate with it too. And it's like we're connecting, like, oh my god, I love it. So like, I take these messages myself. Honestly, most of the time I forget what I even say. When I upload, I go watch it myself. Okay, like I'll be watching it myself because I need these messages too. And when I'm channeling, you know, I'm not always taking it in, introspecting. So let's go ahead and get started. Pile number 4s. So we shuffled the 3 of Swords. It's okay to cry. Look at the pigeons. She's crying, but she looks so good. Like her fit is slaying, her hair is slaying. She's just a little sad today, you know? It's raining. She doesn't have anything to feed the pigeons. It's a bad day. What's the gossip on you, pile 4s, is that you could cry a lot. Like, the gossip on you is that you're very emotional. The gossip on you is that you have experienced pain, heartache, betrayal recently, and you are learning how to deal with it. It could even be grief as well. You could be really hurting from grief, and it's like you are kind of in this energy of, if I need to cry, I'm going to cry, and I have no shame about it. And sometimes we're just in the 3 of Swords energy, you know what I mean? So the gossip on you is that you're hurting right now. So we have a lot of like hidden energies. So I do feel like people are trying to be secretive when it comes to what they're saying. Like I'm kind of getting this uncomfortability where it's like sometimes people feel uncomfortable gossiping about you. Like, I don't know, like there's some kind of weird energy of like maybe you finding out, or you have, you know, you knowing about it somehow. Okay, so I'm just getting like a weird uncomfortability. Like, it definitely is happening, it's just more hidden, it's like more covert. Okay, like, oh, I'm not gossiping, or like, you know, I'm kind of getting a defensive, like an uncomfortability where it's like, I'm not gossiping about them, like, but you are, sweetie. But we have the Fish card that came out first. So it says business, finances, commerce, gain, wealth, abundance. Giving me Pisces energy as soon as I see it. You know, I'm a Pisces sun. But yeah, like some of you guys are really stepping into an energy of wealth, abundance, like you are gaining finance. You're on the right track is what I'm hearing when it comes to business, finances. Like, just keep going. Keep looking for signs. 34, break it into a 7 with that spirituality. Like, really just keep following the signs, synchronicities. But yeah, people are gossiping about your business, possibly. Like, people could be saying that you're gaining more attention when it comes to your business, abundance. Like, people just feel like you're doing well financially. We also have thief here, so it says robbed, lost, theft, physical, or emotional. So with this one, people could be gossiping, saying you're a thief. So people could be feeling like you stole something from them. For some of you guys, this is not physical. People are saying, gossiping, that you stole their time. Like, that's what I was getting heavily, is like emotional. Like, they feel like you emotionally stole their time. They felt robbed emotionally from you or something. I don't know, that one's not for everybody, but just take it with a grain of salt. For some of you guys here, and this is a confession of Cass, just a brief confession, you know, allegedly. So allegedly, I do struggle with kleptomania. Typically from very big corporations. I do not want to steal from small businesses. I would never do that. Or from people I know and love. Like, I would never do that. Like, that's your personal belongings you probably spent money on. Like, I would never do that. But when it comes to big corporations, that's another thing. Sweetie, you know, call me Robin Hood. No, I'm just kidding. So anyways, so allegedly I never said that. And yeah, but so that could be the gossip on you, is that maybe some of you guys are in some way or another thieves, struggle with kleptomania, because it's what's the gossip on you, and it's coming out thief. So like, come on, like, some of you guys stole something. And like I said, some people are just like, they stole my time, you know, like some people are just emotionally hurt by you for whatever reason, and they're gossiping about how you stole their time. So last card that we had that was revealed was the moving card. So the gossip on you is that you could be moving. Yeah. I mean, pretty straightforward. Thief and moving. You dirty thief. We have stork. Yeah, that's perfect with the moving. I was like, I need some more information on the moving. Like, we got stork, change, movement, new beginnings, transition, flexibility, transformation. I keep hearing the song, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. It's weird because I actually heard just keep trucking along. I don't know. And now I'm seeing like toe mater in my head. That's so weird. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, like with the gain here, it's almost like I'm like getting like toe mater, like trailer park energy, and then it's like going into like you're moving up, you're transforming, you're changing, like, you know what I mean? I need to watch Cars because I don't know why I'm seeing toe mater. That's interesting. Some of you guys, that might resonate. And we also have the car in the picture too, so I don't know, maybe there's a message in Cars for you guys. I don't know, that's weird. Let's get into it. Like, what's the other gossip? And it's weird because it's like people are like hiding this gossip, right? Like, they're like secretly talking about how you're changing, secretly talking about how you've moved on, movement, new beginnings. Like, it's weird. 9 of Swords. With the 3 of Swords and the 9 of Swords here, it's not giving me a great combination. Like, people could really be saying that you are stuck in your head, that you have a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, that you are trapped in your mind. And remember, guys, this is just gossip. Like, this is just what people think is going on. This doesn't have to be the truth of the matter. It's just what people perceive from the outside looking in. This is what people think is going on, is that they feel like you are very stuck in your head emotionally and mentally. Like, it's just like, I'm hearing obsessive thinking. I'm hearing like they just picture you kind of like in your bed, like, I don't know, or like staying up all night and just like worrying, being so obsessively worried about something. So I'm not sure why they're seeing you this way. it could be because they know about whatever the situation is that hurt you, and so it's like they just kind of picture you as, especially with the Two of Swords, we have nothing but swords here, so it's like people are saying that you're stuck. Yeah, people are saying that you're stuck and you don't know how to move forward, that you don't know what decision to make. But it feels contradicting because we have moving and we have all this movement, new beginnings, transition, transformation. I just feel like you're hesitating, like emotionally it's hurting you to move on. So especially if that's like grief, and like, you know, I don't think people really ever move on from grief after experiencing it. But if it was like a painful situation that you had to move away from, it's like people feel like you're so like trapped mentally in the situation, like you're still kind of obsessively thinking about it, going over it, you don't know how to move forward, like you're stuck. We also had bottom of the deck, crossroads, choice, multiple, hesitation, decision, tolerance, separation. Yeah, it's like you're hesitating to separate yourself from something that's creating a lot of like tears, a lot of anxiety. All right, sorry guys, got interrupted there, so I'm not sure where I left off, but yeah, just like people are gossiping about like confusion, not making decisions, not making like decisions that will help you move forward. So there's a lot of hesitation, there's a lot of like decision making that you need to do, is what people are saying, is like you need to make decisions, you need to make the tough calls. I'm getting like kind of like tough love energy as well, where it's like people are calling you overly emotional, and it's like they're saying that you're very paranoid, you're very stuck in your head. And so I don't know about you guys, but I don't feel like this, you know, myself, so it's like, it's weird to have people gossiping about this. So I get the confusion sometimes when you're listening to a reading and you're like, man, like, where are these people getting this information? You know what I mean? Like, I think that yes, I can get stuck in my head, but at the end of the day, once I make a decision, like I stick with it, and I don't know, like once I'm ready to make a decision, like I do take my time when it comes to decision making, but you know, and sleepless nights, like I work overnight. Maybe that's what it is, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm getting just like, I think people start out by being like, oh yeah, they seem to be doing well financially. Oh yeah, did you hear they moved? Oh yeah, did you hear that, you know, they're starting over, starting new beginnings, you know, they have this movement. Oh, and then once you kind of get like deeper in the conversation, they start kind of being like, oh well, I don't know, I think this person's kind of a crybaby, paranoid, they don't know how to make decisions. Like I do have, like, let me go ahead and explain, I do have Libra Mars, which that's kind of the energy that it's giving me, the Two of Swords, where it's like Libra Mars, like when you're trying to show that aggressive dominance, it's like Libra. Like Libra might not be the most dominant energy, especially when it comes to making decisions. Bottom of the deck, we also have the Chariot in reverse, the Eight of Swords in reverse. See, it's like people could be not really seeing the reality of, like, I think that some of you guys, you might have really been an anxious person in the past. Like you could have struggled with a lot of anxiety in the past, and so people are just kind of assuming that it's still very active. But I think the reality, something hidden that people might not be able to see. I think some people might be talking about it, but it's still like only people closer to you that get to see that you've really come out of like being trapped, like got out of your head kind of energy. And I feel like you're more of this like peaceful, like taking a nap cat, like not worrying about it, not letting yourself worry about it. But with the Chariot here in reverse, like I do feel like people feel like you're hiding your reckless behavior. Like if you do have any kind of irresponsibility, recklessness, childishness, like if you are making like wrong decisions, or like yeah, like irresponsible decisions, it's like it's hidden, it's like you're not, like people are like just kind of, I think, wondering if there's more than they know about kind of energy. I don't know, I hope that makes sense. Like they just kind of feel like some information's being hidden. Like some people don't believe that I don't know, like the way you're presenting yourself is the truth or something. Like it's a question of character. There's definitely a question of character. Bottom of the deck, we also have giving money. So with the fish, like, you know, you guys could be the big fish, giving out money, helping people out here. Let me shuffle a bit. All right, we have dodging bullets, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. And last time I got this card, but I really feel like it's protected from haters. I think it was just like an error, you know what I mean? Oh, we also have rejected. And I think that's what happened, is like you were rejected from some kind of situation that caused this Three of Swords. Like this Three of Swords feels like a lot of heartache, betrayal. You know, I feel like it might have come from some kind of rejection that you experienced. Like people are saying it's because you were rejected. So now we have uninterested. It could have even been a romantic relationship that you were rejected, because like uninterested, the way that this, like they have their back to them and they're not interested. And let me just get one more. These are scary cards. So I'm like, oh my god. Uninterested. People are also saying that you're not interested in like you're not giving a lot of people attention is what I'm getting. Like people feel like you're not really interested in anybody. Like, cause especially like runner chaser dynamic, it's like people feel like you're a runner. People feel like you're not interested. Like you're just, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that. Okay, I got this twice. Obsessive lover, dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessiveness, karmic. People could be gossiping, saying that you're an obsessive lover, because I've got this twice. Oh, they also have marrying for money. Bro, what? Oh, wow. So the gossip is you were rejected. This person was uninterested, and you were an obsessive lover, and now you're marrying for money. Romantic love affair, sex fix, secret lover, and people still wonder if you go back to this person. Oh my god, that's crazy. People ignoring once you bag, secret screenshot. That's crazy. Yeah, like people feel like, yeah, like a lot of your heartache comes from being rejected by somebody that you could have been obsessed with. And now you're marrying for money. Oh my god, people suck, dude. Like, I can see how people might think these things. Hooked, but see, hooked reverse. Like maybe you were hooked on somebody that rejected you, but it's like it's in reverse. Like bankrupt in reverse though, and to me that's coming into abundance. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it. That was crazy. That was a crazy message. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. I love you guys so much. I hope this was helpful. I hope that it resonated with you. I hope we connected. Until next time, guys, I'm sending you all the best love, light, protection, blessings. Please, 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 if you feel called, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and what's the other thing? Like the video, guys. And I will be going live soon. Okay, I'm gonna force myself to do it. I've been really horrified of going live, but you know, it's what I want to do. It's what I've aimed to do. So I just like, I gotta push past that barrier, you know. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I love you so much. Thanks for listening to me get dragged by all these people. Aquarius. Who else is gossiping on me? Aquarius. Who is that? Fuck. I cannot remember. Oh my god. I think it's Gemini. I think that's Gemini. Yeah, that's Gemini. That's gotta be Gemini. Okay, so Aquarius, Gemini, you bitches. Fucking air signs. Cancer. Ooh, Cancer. Oh my god, that's funny. If you know, you know. Of course they would be telling that narrative, right? Libra.
Interesting. Libra again. Capricorn. All right, we had Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Like half the signs I know, but you know, it's how it is. I love you guys. See you later. Bye.